चिल्ड्रेन, आज की वीडियो हम लोग पढ़ेंगे ड्रेनेज। ये ड्रेनेज क्या है? ड्रेनेज के बाद हमें पढ़ना है ड्रेनेज सिस्टम या रिवर सिस्टम, ड्रेनेज बेसिन, वाटर डिवाइड etc. First of all, you have to know that what is drainage. Drainage, the flow of river, is the process of naturally flow of river or stream as per terrain, as per the slope of the land. Thus, the natural flow of the river or by stream through a natural way. This is called drainage. Drainage. Now, drainage basin क्या है? Drainage basin or river basin. The area which is drained by a river, which is watered by a river, that is called drainage basin. River system or drainage system, both are same. What is river system? A main river or a large river that is joined by tributaries. Thus, the main river and its all tributaries is known as river system. What is water divide? Water divide is a natural feature. The relief feature, it may be mountain, it may be upland, plateau that separates two rivers basins. For example, the Himalayas. Himalaya is known as a water divide, a watershed, because Himalaya separates two river basins. In one side Indus basin, other side Ganga basin. Thus, due to separating two river basin, the Himalayas are known as water divide. Here I focused drainage basin, river system and water divide. You should know that the world's largest drainage basin is Amazon basin. Do you know that where is Amazon basin? Amazon basin lies in the continent of South America. Amazon is the largest river, as River Nile is the longest river according to its length, but according to volume of water, Amazon is the largest river and it makes the largest river basin in the world. In India, Ganga makes the largest river basin. Thus, the basin is the land area that is drained by its tributary and the main river during floods. Now, you know that India is a country of several landforms. The landforms, relief features control the flow of river. You must have read under the physiographic divisions of India that the Himalayas and the Peninsula Plateau both are two physiographic divisions of India. The rivers which flow through these areas, through both regions, they are termed as the Himalaya rivers and the Peninsula rivers. Now there is difference between Himalaya and Peninsula rivers. Himalayan और Peninsula river में बहुत ही अंतर है. Himalaya rivers have very long courses from their origin to mouth, whereas the course of Peninsula river is comparatively shorter. Himalaya rivers make deep gorges, V-shaped valley, waterfalls, very high waterfalls, meanders, oxbolecs, floodplains, deltas, etc. But these features are rarely seen, which are made by Peninsula rivers. Peninsula rivers make deltas mostly, gorges also, but meanders, floodplains, V-shaped valley, they are not found, which are not made by Peninsula rivers. The main difference between Himalayan and Peninsula rivers is the Himalayan river is perennial. Almost all the Himalayan rivers are perennial. Perennial means the rivers flow throughout the year. They do not dry. They get water from rain as well as melted ice. I have taught you that there are several glaciers in the Himalayan mountains. These glaciers, when these glaciers melt, They provide abundance of water to the rivers which lie in Himalaya. Thus, due to getting water from rainfall and glaciers, the Himalayan rivers are full of water throughout the year. That's why they are known as perennial. But peninsular rivers, very few rivers of peninsular India, Peninsula Plateau, they are perennial. But most of rivers have very short water. They have very less quantity of water during dry season, during summer season. Though some of rivers are non-perennial. Next difference, that Himalayan rivers are very long. Their features, the flood plains are also very wide. They are very fertile plains. But peninsular rivers do not make very fertile plains. Only the deltas which are made by the river, by the east flowing rivers, only to the coast of the Bay of Bengal. But the very wide flood plains are not made by peninsular river. There are the differences between the peninsular rivers and Himalayan rivers. Now, here there are different patterns which are developed by the rivers. Several patterns, drainage patterns are there. Because the rivers flow through different terrains, different slope of land, different rocky areas. Thus, due to flowing through different rocky area, different terrains and slope of land, they develop different types of patterns. These patterns are known as, first, the dendritic pattern, second, trellis pattern, third, rectangular pattern, and fourth, radial pattern. I am showing you that this is the dendritic pattern. What is meant by dendritic pattern? When the main river flows, the main river or the large river is joined by several tributaries. Thus, due to joining by several tributaries, the main river looks like the branches of the tree. All the tributaries look the branches. The shape of the main river, along with all tributaries, resemble the branches of tree. This shape of the pattern is known as dendritic pattern. Radial trellis pattern. What is trellis pattern? When the tributary joins the main river with making the right angle, is known as trellis pattern. Trellis pattern is formed by the river when the soft rocks and hard rocks lie parallel to one another. And through the soft rock and hard rocks, when the tributary flows, when it joins the main river, making the right angle, this is known as trellis. What is rectangular pattern? Rectangular pattern is made mainly due to presence of strongly joined rocky terrains. Through the joined rocky terrains, when the tributaries and along with main river, they form the right angle, and the shape looks just like rectangle due to presence of very rocky terrain. This shape of the river is known as rectangular pattern. And last, the fourth drainage pattern is radial. When several rivers originate either from any mountain peaks or dome-shaped area, when the mountain peak and dome-shaped area reach the origin of several rivers flow to a different direction. This pattern of the river is known as radial pattern. Thus, there are four patterns: dendritic pattern, trellis pattern, rectangular pattern, and radial pattern. Now, this is the different patterns of India, rivers. Now you have to study separately about some inner rivers. I am going to describe about one of the important rivers of India, that is Indus River. Indus is one of the important rivers. Now you can see in this map that river Indus rises near Mansarovar Lake from Tibet, from the Kailash range in Tibet. Now the Tibet lies in the country of China, and you can see in this map that the river flows from southeast towards northwest in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It flows between Ladakh and Jaskar ranges. Here, some small tributary of Indus River which lie in Jammu and Kashmir: Nubra, Sayak, Jaskar, Hunja. Hunja, Jaskar, Nubra and Sayak, they are the small tributary of Indus River, and all the tributaries join the Indus River in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, when Indus River further moves towards Pakistan, you can see in this map that other large tributaries of river Indus, Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab. Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab, they are the 5 important tributaries of Indus River, and all the rivers together meet with Indus River in Mithankot in Pakistan. Here, the also tributaries are very important because they bring large quantity of water from this area. Now, the length of river Indus is 2900 km. River Indus makes a very fertile area in the state of Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and some parts of Rajasthan, and rest part lie in Pakistan. Here, as per the treaty, as per the regulations of Indus water tributary, India can utilize only 20% of total water of river Indus. Here, little more than 1/3 area of Indus River lie in Jammu and Kashmir in India, and rest part of Indus River lie in Pakistan. So most parts of river Indus lie in Pakistan, and eventually it meets the Arabian Sea. Here, river Indus drains the fertile area, the farmlands in the state of northern part of Rajasthan, and most parts of Punjab, Haryana, and some parts of Himachal Pradesh. This is a brief introduction of river Indus, that is very important river here. Thank you.